everyone.
Hello, how you going?
This is us returning from our India trip. Had an amazing time, but we were also very excited to get back for the arrival of our family. So my brother Tony flew in to meet us in Ho Chi Minh in the afternoon that we got back from India. Here we are, our first hug to family in the last 4 months. Was so excited to see him, and really missed all the family. And then our darling girls arrived.
Yeah, so very emotional. Obviously, we hadn't seen anyone in quite a while. I hadn't seen our family in quite a while. But
I'm going to tear up watching it again. Yeah, we missed them so much, but, FaceTimed every day and just kept looking forward to seeing them. So they've got just over 2 weeks with us and have Christmas here. And then they'll head back and we stay for another week or two and then come home.
Yeah, so it was good time, good to see them.
Yeah, so they flew into Ho Chi Minh.
Yep, then we went the next day, had breakfast at a place we
Vintage Emporium.
a few times, Vintage Emporium, which is lovely. And then we set about for Tony's birthday.
He turned 45 the day after he arrived.
On a pub crawl, yeah.
So we had scoped out a few pub locations in Ho Chi Minh that we've been to and loved, and it certainly did not disappoint. We had a cracking day. I organised some party hats and the itinerary, like Aaron said, and then we set off.
Yeah, so lots of shots, lots of frivolity.
And then the end part of our night, we moved to Bui Vian, which is the walking street in Ho Chi Minh. And if anybody has been there, they'll know it's the party street, party central. It is chaotic.
Yeah, so it kicks off every night, basically, full of bars and the whole street. It's quite a big street. And yeah, great time we had. Obviously celebrating Tone's birthday, so it was good. It was a big number, but yeah, it's good to see him after such a long time, and the girls being there. He's
having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So the Peppa Pig balloon, I bought Tony a beautiful big pink balloon that he had to carry around with him the rest of the night, which was a lot of fun, and started a lot of conversations with people, which was very cool.
So yeah, after that, the next day we met up with our friend Jason, who's seen on earlier posts, and we did a...
And have a look at, just a reminder for his Facebook is Jason Superstar Tour Guide in Ho Chi Minh. Highly, highly, highly recommend.
Yeah, so we organised to do an evening...
food city tour?
Evening food city tour. So he took us to a couple of spots. This is a very local market, quite a big market. You can see us walking through lots of local produce and stuff that you see. And then we also went to the flower market, which was, unbelievable with the colour and the smell, although those fish smelt pretty bad. But the flowers were awesome, and just the sight of them and everything was great.
Yeah, so this section we're walking through here of the markets is in the wholesale markets, and it's where a lot of the vendors that are selling in places like Bentan and those sorts of markets come and buy their stock. So it's not really for individual, tourists to go and buy anything. Some vendors will sell you single items, but most of them are selling, packs of 10 or packs of 100 even.
Yeah, big quantity stuff. But here's the flowers.
Yeah, the flowers were just amazing. And the beauty about using somebody like Jason, tour guide, and personalising a tour is that he really takes you to places that you're not going to go to on a normal tour. He asks you what you want to see, and we often want to see just the local areas and where the locals go and buy and those sorts of things. So this certainly didn't disappoint. We then headed about 8 k's out of Ho Chi Minh to a beautiful little tourist setup. It's sort of like a village, old village that they've set up, and you can go there and have a bit of a local experience of that sort of feel. And then on to dinner at this incredible seafood restaurant where you choose the live seafood, you buy it per kilo, you choose the way you want it cooked, and then they cook it and serve it up to you. Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah, so we had there was crabs that we picked out. There was
Mussels.
mussels and all sorts.
Yeah,
This is the hot
snails.
pot here, so he's just putting some large prawns into the hot pot. But the hot pot sauce was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Like a turmeric,
Yeah,
tarragon. Really
Mm.
delicious flavors. Nothing like you've ever had. Just amazing.
Yeah, massive restaurant. Everything so super fresh. They'd cook it however you want. I think the crabs were in
Tamarind.
tamarind
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
lots of beers, little red chairs as you've come to expect in Vietnam.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful meal.
Yeah, highly recommend. And if you want to experience something like this, contact Jason, and he can just say you want to do what Aaron and Carly did, and he will take you and show you some amazing sights. So
Yeah, we ended up staying in Airbnb, and this is the view from it. See you guys. Bye.